Greta Gerwig's Barbie embarks on a journey heavily influenced by various sources. Elements from timeless classics like The Truman Show to the spectacular Playtime by Jacques Tati are intricately woven into this plastic world, resulting in a truly fantastic tale. The narrative takes a fascinating turn as it centers around a character striving to forge her own identity. Margot Robbie's portrayal of the stereotypical Barbie finds herself torn between two worlds. Barbieland, where every day is picture perfect but ultimately unfulfilling, and Los Angeles, with its own set of challenges she must confront. The screenplay, penned by Gerwig and her partner Noah Baumbach, naturally delves into existential themes as the conventional conflicts find resolution. For those eager to explore this thought-provoking journey, spoilers lie ahead. As a brief overview, Barbie is a film that adheres to the general conventions of movies centered around both a literal and emotional journey. However, it also cleverly incorporates unexpected subversions that playfully mock its own production by Mattel, the toy company, which stands to benefit from the film's success. This creates a unique contradiction where every humorous jab made, though enjoyable, remains somewhat compromised by its contribution to the brand's mythology. Nonetheless, the film manages to include effective and pointed humor, such as when Ryan Gosling's obliviously hateful character becomes infatuated with the concept of the patriarchy, which he then brings back to Barbieland. Upon Barbie's return, she finds that he, along with other clueless Kens, has taken over the land, planning to establish a puppet government under his control, with the women seemingly brainwashed by his actions. Faced with the possibility of her world being upended by this fascist coup, where women are subject to men's control, Barbie joins forces with her fellow Barbies and the visiting mother-daughter duo of Gloria and Sasha. Together, they unite to confront and challenge the army of man-baby Kens and put an end to their misguided dominance. In short, Barbie succeeds in her mission. Who could have imagined that reclaiming power from the Kens would be as simple as playing on their egos, creating a distraction while freeing the other Barbies from their trance? Barbie firmly stands her ground, telling a tearful Ken that she doesn't want to be with him, and that he must find his own purpose in life, separate from her. Peace seems to have returned, but then a familiar face from earlier reappears, the founder of Barbie, Ruth Handler, whom we briefly met during Barbie's visit to the Mattel corporate offices. Handler jokingly mentions her encounter with tax troubles, which is indeed true and only part of the controversy surrounding the Barbie founder. Leaving Barbie land behind for good this time, Handler takes Barbie to an empty void and presents her with a choice to become human in the real world or return to being a toy. While Barbie had no hesitation when confronted with a similar decision at the beginning of the film, choosing to remain in her world, she now grapples with the weight of this choice. To aid her in making this life-altering decision, Handler offers glimpses of what it truly means to live. Through a series of home video-like memories, both Barbie and the audience witness young girls growing up, creating an emotionally reflective sequence that drives home Greta's underlying message. Beyond the humor and light satire of the movie's nature, the filmmaker was also leading towards a heartfelt realization. Barbie, despite being a toy, was burdened with countless expectations and the pursuit of a perfect life. As she gradually came to realize that this wasn't her true desire and was unattainable, she experienced the pain of this revelation. Her newfound self-awareness led to the emergence of genuine emotions, with all their complexities, causing her to confront her life in ways she never had before. The montage captures these experiences in action, revealing the beauty and agony that life embodies. Ruth had cautioned her about the discomfort of losing one's sense of self, but now there is also a sense of catharsis. Thus, witnessing the joy and richness of life beyond Barbieland, Barbie chooses to become a full participant in the world she once only visited. However, the story doesn't end there. Gerwig slips in one last joke at the conclusion, subtly revealing her intentions one final time. After leaving the world of Barbieland to start anew in our reality, a now Birkenstock-wearing Barbara reunites with Gloria and Sasha, who drop her off at the gynecologist. The film concludes with this humorous moment, seemingly a throwaway gag intended to leave the audience with a chuckle. However, it also carries a final subtle jab at Mattel. Despite the film sometimes feeling constrained by certain limitations, this ending emphasizes Barbara's embrace of her own body and true self, free from any restrictions. Yet, The irony remains that the Mattel Corporation might ultimately decide to box her up again for a sequel, hinting at the cyclical nature of the toy industry and the potential commodification of Barbie's individuality once more. Nevertheless, in this moment, Barbara stands unapologetically as herself, ready to face the world without anything holding her back. As Greta Gerwig's Barbie approaches its climax, Barbie has experienced a whirlwind of adventures, from traversing various landscapes and dimensions to confronting real-world challenges and even dismantling Ken's patriarchal control, restoring Barbie Land's idyllic matriarchy. Despite all her achievements, she finds herself confronting an internal void of self-doubt, feeling unworthy, unattractive, and unfulfilled. Barbie is now awakened to the complexities of sentience. Amidst a fever dream of internal logic, the film offers a poignant moment when the ghost of Barbie's creator, Ruth Handler, encourages Barbie to embrace her emotions and just feel it, resonating with the audience as a symbol of human experience. Throughout the movie, unapologetic feminism and humanism are interwoven, guiding Barbie towards the pivotal choice she faces at the end of the film. A choice that was inevitable ever since she pondered thoughts about mortality during the co-ed rager early on. In essence, Barbie's journey is not just a fantastical adventure, but a profound exploration of self-awareness and empowerment, firmly grounded in themes of feminism and human connection. The film's emotional depth leads Barbie towards a moment of introspection, shaping her into a multidimensional character, one who confronts her vulnerabilities and insecurities, ultimately making her choice with newfound strength and self-acceptance. In the conclusion, Barbie and Ruth engage in a heartfelt conversation within the James Turrell-esque set, representing Barbie Land's collective unconscious. This meeting takes place after Barbie escapes Mattel HQ, eluding a group of dim-witted male executives led by Will Ferrell, who pursue her into a liminal hallway. Barbie opens a door to a sunlit kitchen and finds Ruth sitting serenely at the table. It's a grand reunion, akin to a creation meeting their benevolent god and questioning their purpose of existence. In their conversation, Ruth shares her personal story, which includes passing mentions of her double mastectomy and tax evasion, both of which were true events in Handler's own life. The film acknowledges these aspects without delving further into them, as it aims to underscore the messy and complicated nature of living as a human, particularly as a woman. This theme echoes the cognitive dissonance of modern women monologue delivered by America Ferrera's executive assistant Gloria, which breaks the spell of Ken's control over the Barbies. One notable scene involves baiting Kens to mansplain cultural references such as Photoshop, The Godfather, Stephen Malkmus, and more, leading to an amusing acoustic guitar circle of Kens singing Kendom's anthem, the on-the-nose 1996 rock radio hit Push by Matchbox 20, on the beach. The film playfully leaves unanswered questions about how the Barbies and Kens are familiar with these cultural references, opting to keep it humorous and light-hearted. Ultimately, the film doesn't dwell on explaining every detail, choosing instead to focus on the underlying themes of self-discovery, empowerment, and breaking free from societal expectations. Barbie's encounter with Ruth highlights the profound choices she must make, embracing her identity as a woman, flaws, anxieties, and all, as she contemplates leaving Barbie Land and embarking on the journey of life in the real world. As the movie unfolds, Barbie finds herself deeply unsettled by the realization that her once-desired unchanging life, filled with never-ending best-day-ever moments, no longer resonates with her. Even Ken, after exploring new knowledge about the world and reading about diverse topics, understands that the patriarchy is flawed and his identity isn't solely tied to following Barbie like a devoted puppy. Robbie candidly shares with Gosling that perhaps it's about both Barbie and Ken being their unique selves. In an epiphanic moment, Ken slides down the Barbie dream house's pink circular slide, shouting in self-enlightenment, "Ken is me!" Barbie's existential crisis stems from her owner, Gloria's struggles with her daughter Sasha growing up. As Gloria draws depression, Barbie, and irrepressible thoughts of death. Barbie as coping mechanisms, Barbie's brain chemistry undergoes a profound transformation. With Ruth's encouragement, Barbie gains the confidence to embrace a new life, accepting that it may include challenges such as being catcalled, feeling down at times, dealing with cellulite, and facing mortality. However, she realizes that every decision will be her own, and she will find small joys beyond the confines of her once idyllic existence. Barbie learns the truth that not every day is extraordinary, and not every night is a girl's night out. Life is filled with ordinary tasks and appointments, including going to the gynecologist, as seen in the last scene. This act of choosing to become human seems to grant Barbie physical attributes she previously lacked as a doll, prompting questions about the ghost of a doll inventor's influence and the logic behind it. Yet it is best not to overanalyze the surreal aspects of this extended toy commercial. Instead, the movie urges the audience to just feel it and embrace its imaginative journey. In the end, Greta Gerwig's Barbie explores profound themes of self-discovery, personal growth, and acceptance of life's imperfections. It challenges societal norms and stereotypes, offering a humorous yet thought-provoking narrative that encourages viewers to find beauty and meaning in the complexities of human existence. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned and we will catch you in the next video.